Thank you so much for your kind messages about my Christmas home tour that I shared last week. In case you missed it but would like to see it, I'll link it at the end of this video. Today, I'm sharing what I did to cozy up our bedroom for the holidays. Hey, it's Becca, and welcome to my channel. Just for reference and fun, this is what our bedroom looked like before I gave it a refresh earlier this summer. Fast forward to present day, we'll start over here on this wall. The first thing that I point out is this piece of furniture that used to be that dark stain. I ended up painting it Valspar Bistro white. I like the contrast it has with the wall color, and it just brightened it up a bit. I then placed this really pretty arched mirror above. And then for Christmas, layered this simple wreath to the mirror and then added in a few berries for just a little pop of color. And then taking center stage is this beautiful horse that I've been looking for one for quite a few years. Found this at HomeGoods earlier this fall. I love that it's a rocking horse and that is the metal mixed with the wood. I then added a really pretty glass green tree, along with a simple white candle holder and my favorite battery-operated candle. Of course, balancing it over on this side with the same items, and then adding one of my favorite garlands from Walmart, tucking in fairy lights along the way. Now, some of you may recognize this chair. It's usually in our great room, sitting room, or our sunroom. But I thought it would be fun to bring it up here for the holidays. I then placed these pillow covers. I love the rich reds and the traditional colors of the season. I also brought up the ottoman and then placed this furry, so comfortable faux fur rug. I think it's a great way to add texture. And then moving on over here, if you look at the before photo, this used to be white and I added my favorite glaze to it. I love the dimension that it adds. I ended up adding new hardware as well. And then for the holidays, added a little potted, faux eucalyptus, this sparkly, snow-covered tree, and to dress up our lamps a little bit and give them color, just wrapped a bit of ribbon around it. I ended up glazing the mirror to match the bedside table, and then for Christmas, added a little bit of garland on top. Now, this back wall was the main project where I added the board and batten and painted it pewter green. And that off-center vault right there is why I didn't take the board and batten all the way to the top. By just going straight across, it tricks your eye, making the wall look a bit more symmetrical. And for the holidays, above the bed, which I also painted white, I added this beautiful sign from Lauren and Chad at Between You and Me signs. Of course, I then had to add a bit more garland and fairy lights. Just like on our sofa or love seats, the more pillows, the better when it comes to our bedding. I love the oversized pillows. They stay here year round. And then for Christmas, I added these pillow covers, the large red and white buffalo check. They match the ones that are downstairs in our family room. And then when I spotted this really long lumbar pillow at HomeGoods, I knew it would be great on a bed, adds to the cozy factor, and I love the cable knit design. I'm a big fan of crisp white bedding, and I really like this duvet cover, especially its waffle design. It just gives it a little bit of texture. Also adding to the Christmas cozy factor is this faux fur runner. I think it's perfect at the foot of the bed. And again, at the foot of the bed is the settee. Some of you who have been here for a while have seen this in our sunroom and in our foyer. For Christmas, just added in pillows like the Christmas tree one and a plaid throw that ties in with the ones I added to the chairs. I then placed this bench in front acting as a coffee table, another faux fur rug, and I borrowed the white dough bowl from the foyer that's filled with holiday greens. Of course, I had to add a Christmas tree. However, it's little, And it's got a bunch of leftover ornaments, again with a plaid ribbon to tie in with the pillows and the throw, and this ribbon which I folded over to make it look like a bow. I also added a few eucalyptus stems to tie in with the eucalyptus I added to our bedside tables. And because I'm a huge fan of symmetry, I ended up adding a matching Christmas tree to the other side of the settee. I pretty much just mimicked everything I did on the other tree to this one. And then panning over this way, you can see I have the matching accent chair and the same plaid pillow. I kept my fern print even though it's not very Christmassy, but added a floor lamp for coziness. And then have this little bench. It's usually at the foot of our bed in place of the settee, but you can see that I glazed it as well to match the bedside tables and the mirrors. And then adding one little Christmas pillow to tie in with the print above the bed. And then over in this corner, I painted this piece white as well. And for the holidays, added this festive reindeer, wooden trees, candles, and winter greens. A framed print of snowy trees and a basket filled with winter greens finishes this little area off. And then from that area, I share this last one with a lovely black box, but a really pretty accent piece. I've had that for several years, tried to disguise the TV with garland and fairy lights. And then we have this little shelf above where I tucked in a few greens as well. And that's it. Okay, my friends, that's all I have for today. I really appreciate you being here. I might be back next week as I pack Christmas up. If not, I'll definitely be back soon thereafter as I transition a few rooms to a cozy winter look. I really hope you'll join me. More importantly, I hope you have a Merry Christmas.